what's for those who maybe want to get into playwriting, what is the most challenging part of your career as a playwright?
I would say it depends on what kind of playwright do you want to be, right? I remember there's this like, for lack of better words, I guess you would call her like a life coach or spiritual guide here in the US. Her name is Ian Van Sant. She
Oh yeah.
became very
Yeah, we know her over
famous.
here.
You know
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah, yeah, we
Okay,
know
yes.
her. Yeah.
She was like famous from being on the Oprah network. And I remember she did an episode of, I think Oprah had a TV show at one point that was called Oprah's Life Class or something
Okay.
like that, where this woman was talking about being a writer. And Iyanla asked this woman, do you want to be a writer or do you want to be a famous writer? And so I think that the biggest challenge for people who want to get into playwriting is that they need to have an answer to that question. Do you want to be a playwright or do you want to be a famous playwright? Because you can be a working playwright. You may not make your living as a playwright, but you can be a working playwright and you can get paid for it. But if you want to be a famous playwright, if you want to be a West End or Broadway playwright, those are different systems. And what you cannot do is think that you get to play within those systems and not have to make compromises that those systems require.